Hey guys, Cooking with Jaydens back again. Happy holidays everyone. I hope you guys had a great 2025.
So for a little end of the year treat, we are going to be making some homemade cinnamon rolls. So we're going to kind of walk you guys through on how to go about that, how to make that. Also, we just started a new TikTok,
Yes. Cooking
Cooking with Jaydens on TikTok. It's going to be little clips that we're going to post from the actual big videos over here. Long-term videos are still going to stay on YouTube. So yeah, let's get into it. Okay, so this is our ingredient list. So we have salt, sugar, powdered sugar, we have cinnamon, milk, yeast, vanilla extract, flour, a lot of butter, because I think we need a lot of butter, and cream cheese, and brown sugar as well, both over here. And then we also need, I think around 3 bowls should be fine, some measuring tools, a bunch of whisk stirs, and just measuring cups. Yeah.
So first step, what you're gonna do, you're gonna take your measuring bowl and you're gonna go 2 cups of milk, and then you're gonna put it in the microwave to like warm it up a little bit. You don't want it to be like too hot, but you don't want it to be too cold.
You're gonna want to feel like nothing.
Yeah, I feel like nothing.
Type B.
You don't want cheese in your cinnamon rolls. Yes.
2 cups.
How are they possibly
Well,
gonna
you-
hear what you're saying?
You should cut it. Alright, so now we have to add a 1/2 cup of sugar.
Now you're gonna do 1/2 cup of
Run
butter.
it back, run it back, run it back,
What
run
do you
it
mean put it
back.
back? What are you possibly
Okay, yeah,
doing?
we're gonna keep rolling and then we're just gonna go. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay, so basically now we're gonna do 1/2 cup of butter, and you're gonna want to melt it down all the way so that it turns into a liquid. Okay, so now that your butter is melted, you just want to put that in the bowl.
Okay, so now we're gonna want to mix it so that the sugar and the butter are like kind of equally incorporated into the milk. Okay, so now we're gonna get our yeast and we're gonna add 2 1/4 teaspoons of yeast. Try to get it over. It's 2. And I don't think we have a 4th, so we have to do 2/8.
Fun fact, yeast is actually alive.
Yo, thanks, James.
Yeah, you're welcome, no problem.
And now we're gonna go and mix it now.
Yo, you wanna mix it?
Yo, cut. Alright, so now we're gonna mix the yeast in after we mixed it the first time. So it's all, incorporated.
Okay guys, so now what you want to do is you want to take your bowl with your stuff in it, and you're going to want to let it sit for 10 minutes so that the yeast can like bubble. And then you want to check on it maybe like every 2 minutes or so, and there'll be like little bubbles because the yeast is like growing. Yeah.
Okay, so this is what it should look like after around 10 minutes. It's a little better if you leave it there for like another 5, but we're balling. So now we're gonna add 4 cups of flour. So I'm gonna do the first 2. I don't know what you put.
Yeah.
Now the other 2.
Yes.
Gosh.
Alright, boom. 2 cups. In the bowl.
So 4 cups of flour in total.
Yes. Okay, now you just want to mix it so the flour incorporates it and you get kind of like
A
a
doughy.
doughy texture. Yeah. What? Oh yeah. Okay guys, now that you got all the stuff incorporated and you're happy with the texture of the dough, you want to saran wrap the entire thing, like cover the whole thing.
No air bubbles.
Make sure like there's no air coming in and going out, just like completely saran wrap the entire thing.
And we're gonna leave it here for about an hour.
Yeah, you're gonna make it so like there's a lot of bubbles, and the dough will slowly rise.
Yes, and try to leave it in a hotter environment because it'll rise faster and it won't take as long. I don't know, I actually don't know if that's right, but it probably is. Probably. Okay, it's fully saran wrapped and it's just gonna sit here for about an hour. And
Yep, we're gonna let it sit.
we'll check up on it. 30 minutes in, this is what it's risen to. And during the next 30 minutes, we're gonna try to go make the filling for the dough, like the brown stuff.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're gonna make the filling. So we're gonna start off with 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar. So this is 1/2 cup. And here's 3/4. What's that? 3/4. of brown sugar. 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar.
Okay, so now you want 3/4 cup of butter, but make sure that the butter is melted down like just a little bit, because if you over melt the butter, the paste will be a lot more liquidy, and you don't want that. So you want it to be at least a little thick. So I just recommend melting it just a little bit.
Very softened butter.
Okay, so now that you got your butter slightly melted,
So now we're gonna get our cinnamon, and we're gonna get 2 tablespoons of cinnamon.
cinnamon,
2 tablespoons of cinnamon
cinnamon.
into the bowl.
Perfect. Okay, so now you want to mix this up. It shouldn't be too hard, but you won't want it too thick as well.
Do it with the fork as well, so it's not like too liquidy.
Yes.
Okay, so we have our filling. We're just waiting for the rest of the dough to rise, and now we're gonna go on to make the filling. Okay, so now for the filling, we have 4 ounces of cream cheese, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 4 tablespoons of milk, and we're also gonna add a teaspoon of vanilla extract and a cup of powdered sugar. So yeah. Yeah, actually, hold on. I think the butter goes in first. Actually, I don't think it matters, but
I'm gonna do the vanilla extract.
vanilla extract. This is 1 teaspoon. All right, and then before we add the powdered sugar, we're gonna mix everything up together, and then we're gonna add the powdered sugar and mix again.
Yes. Also, make sure your cream cheese is room temperature, so it like assimilates more.
Yo!
That's not great. That's not great at all.
Okay, so now we're gonna put it in like in small increments at a time of powdered sugar. So we're gonna get like a 1/4 in, and then mix it, and another 1/4 in to mix it, and so on.
So on and so forth. And then we'll show you when it's done.
And you-
Okay, so this is what it should look like. A very nice cream. It should be drippy, like cheese. So now we're just gonna let this sit, and we're gonna wait for that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so now that the dough is done, you want to add 1 cup of flour, and then you want to knead it into a dough.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. Okay, so now we're just kneading the dough a little bit. It's gonna be a little sticky first, but once you get like enough flour on everything, just keep kneading it.
And it depends on like what type of dough you have, but like the amount of flour you're gonna need is gonna vary. So just do it until it's a nice smooth texture, I guess. Okay, so now that the dough is fully kneaded, we're gonna put a little flour down and a little flour on top of the thing so that we can start stretching TS out.
Yes, and when you stretch it out, you want it to be a big rectangle. We'll cut so that's done. Ready?
So now that we have the dough, you want to stretch it out a little bit with your fingers first, and then use this little rolling pin.
Make sure you flour the roll.
Stretch this out. Try to get it into a perfect rectangle shape, just so that when we end up rolling it with the filling on, it comes out to a nice little shape.
Okay.
So we want to get it into like a little definite rectangle shape.
Yes.
Then try to like stretch out the corners, round the corners. Try to get everything.
Okay, ready? So now that you have your paste and you have this thing in a nice even shape, you want to spread it out evenly at an even layer.
Yes. Okay, so now we're gonna try to roll it from this side to this side. Doesn't matter which side you start on, but you want to make sure it's uniform and you want to make sure it's very tight, so it doesn't lose its shape and structure. Okay, so now that we've rolled it, we're gonna get our dental floss here or a knife, but dental floss cuts better, and we're just gonna go in sections and just cut little sections off.
You go like this, and then you just pull it all the way. It cuts it.
Thing. Okay, so now that we've had our dental floss, cut them up into little pieces, we're gonna move them over here. Actually, you don't have to move them, but we're just gonna move them over here.
And we're gonna put saran wrap it, so we have to let it sit for about.
It's called proofing. We're gonna
Yes.
proof them from 30 to 45 minutes, and our goal is it's supposed to increase like to 1.5x its size. So, and then after that, we're gonna put it in the oven.
Yes.
Okay, so after 30 to 45 minutes of proofing, it should have at least 1.5 its size, 1.5x. So as you can see, it's taking up the full space. These have grown as well. And now we're gonna go preheat the oven. And yeah. Okay, so we preheated the oven to 350 degrees, as it say right now. But once it's heated up, it's gonna go in there for 25 to 30 minutes. You can check on it periodically, and yeah.
All right, guys, JJ here. Jaden's a little bit of a glunk, and he's doing something else right now. So I'm just gonna put these in the oven. You wanna put it for about 25 to 30 minutes, and just check on it every 15, I guess. Here. Okay, guys, this is how they look. Jaden's in the bathroom right now, so I'll just take them out, and we'll put the icing on once it cools down a little bit. Okay, so now we got the finished cinnamon rolls out of the oven. We let them cool off a little bit.
They're low-key a little
burnt, but it's okay. That's all. They're still gonna taste good.
adds
right?
flavor type beef.
Yes. So now you're gonna add your glaze, and you can just glaze it all over.
Yeah. You also want to make sure that it's out for at least 5 to 10 minutes, so it's not hot while you put the glaze on.
Yeah, because then it will get it will stick on the inside, and make it soggy.
Bring another bowl here. Make sure you spread them on equally to each cinnamon roll.
You gotta let them glaze. I can't lie. It's not gonna look great at the start.
Let it sit for like a couple minutes, and once it solidifies, it'll look amazing.
Yes, it'll look amazing.
Okay, so these are our final products right here. They're not quite glazed yet, but they will be in a couple minutes. So this is, I think, episode 5 of Cooking with Jaydens.
Yes.
Cinnamon Roll Christmas Edition.
Okay, as always, don't forget to drop your comments down below to see if you guys want us to see, make anything else. Don't forget to go follow the TikTok. And I hope everyone has a happy holidays, happy Christmas, or Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah,
And a Happy New Year.
Cook your Jaydens out.